views and opinions expressed by the following program are those of the host, guests, and callers and are not necessarily those of the station or Webster Rock Hill Ministries, its management, or other hosts or underwriting sponsors. Programs presented by KWRH-LP are for educational and entertainment purposes only.
This is Matt Barbie with Time for Success, Business Owner Dad's Edition. And this is the show where we look at what business ownership is like and what family's like and how you balance all of that stuff, right? And my name is Matt Barbie. I'm your host. And I'm a business growth strategist, and I love to help business owners really create the businesses that give them and their life and their family the lives that they dream of. I've got a wonderful guest here today, very hot guest. We've got, I like that. That feels right. Hot Charlie, the founder of Hot Charlie's Hot Sauce. It's local to St. Louis, and it's absolutely, I gotta tell you, it is actually one of the best hot sauces out there, if not the best. It's been used in by world champions.
Actually in a world championship win.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna let Hot Charlie talk a little bit more about that. So tell us a little bit more about you, Hot.
So Hot Charlie's is a St. Louis created and bottled hot sauce, and I have a hot sauce dust. So I have two different types of hot sauce. The thing that makes Hot Charlie's different is it's made with real garlic. So we don't use like powdered or granulated. It's actually real garlic.
Yeah, you can taste the difference.
Yeah, so when you use the real garlic, the flavor stays, but it also gives it a thicker consistency.
Yeah.
So it's not like an overly water or high vinegar sauce.
Yeah.
So it's I launched it in August of 2017, and we've been heating up ever since.
Yeah, it's amazing. I was privy to like even the final formula.
Yes,
and
I think you even tried it in the mason jar.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I tried it
before it was legal.
Yeah,
that was in the dark ages of Hot Charlie's.
Well, it was just a friend sharing some sauce, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna tell the government.
Right.
Just friends selling some sauce.
Right. Sharing. Yeah, sharing sauce.
Yeah.
So I actually have a bottle of. If you haven't seen it, you get onto my Facebook page. I've shown the bottle right now, but it's a very unique logo.
It is, yeah. So Matt and I used to work together in an old age, and I was actually wearing a bow tie to work, and I was in the elevator, and I took a picture, a selfie of me in the elevator with the bow tie, and I emailed it to somebody from Fiverr.
Really?
She may have been a North Korean, but did a great job of making my picture a logo.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I have a different haircut now, and I'm no longer burning in flames.
Well,
I've progressed a little bit since then.
Yeah, I definitely hope that ultimately this isn't the result of your life.
We hope not, but one day at a time. That's all we can do.
On the front of the bottle, basically Charlie, with the bow tie and a smile, cartoonified form of Charlie, and it's got flames all around him. So. Which is kind of ironic with some of your background, but anyway.
So for you guys that don't know, I actually studied to be a Catholic priest for 7 years. So that's the foundation.
Right.
And now this is the story of a soul here within hot sauce.
So that's an interesting background, especially in context of you being a family man, right? Right. So tell us more about your family.
So I've got a wife, Kelly, and two kids, Carson and Noel. And they're my world. I think one of the biggest things with doing a business, especially like hot sauce, like I woke up a couple years ago before I even launched, and I woke up one morning, I'm like, telling my wife, I'm like, one day I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be a hot sauce salesman. And she looked at me, she's like, I know you will. And like, I still to this day can't think about that moment without laughing. It's like, there's no way that's gonna happen. But no, here we are a year and a half later, almost 2 years later, and that's all I do. I go out and I sell hot sauce.
Sometimes God just talks to you in a dream. You just wake up.
Yeah, and the kids have really taken, especially Carson, like he wants to be daddy's assistant when he grows up. So he had a dress-up day for school, and he wore a bow tie, and he looked like a Hot Charlie guy.
Oh, man.
So it's cool. The kids getting into it, and like when Carson or Noel has a day off school, they'll work with me and go on deliveries. And it really helps with sales when you bring small children.
Right.
Absolutely. I think I told you this. So my business name is Yellow Monkey Distribution.
Oh, okay.
So because my favorite color is yellow, and I one day want to be able to grow the business big enough that I can have a spider monkey.
Right.
So
Right.
just imagine this: you're a store owner, and a guy comes in a bow tie with a monkey dressed identical to him. You
Yes.
will remember that moment for the rest of your life.
Yes.
And you're going to buy the hot sauce. But wow, that guy's got a monkey. It's just cool, you know?
Like, your brain can't even process any sort of objections to that. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
he has a
Sure
monkey.
it's like, I don't
He's
know what's
trustworthy.
happening.
Obviously, the monkey trusts him.
Just give me whatever you've got and just keep sending it to me right now.
Exactly.
Basically.
So there's a lot of
Take my money
potential.
now.
A lot of potential with that. Yeah, the kids and Kelly, like, I couldn't do this without her, especially.
Yeah.
Like, she is, I don't want to be cliche, I mean, she's like my rock.
Yeah.
Because entrepreneurship, I think the definition of entrepreneurship is somebody that takes like a greater than normal financial risk. And Kelly has definitely been there to keep me grounded.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many ups and downs with entrepreneurship. It's like a roller coaster.
Absolutely.
But yeah, having her and the kids there really helps me to remember my why.
Good.
Yeah.
So, what is your why?
You know, I thought that when I went into it that I wouldn't need to know it. Like when I went into starting
Yeah.
Hot Charlie's, but with all the difficulties that can be presented in life and in business, my why, like each day I strive to treat other people how I want to be treated.
Yeah.
So really to live with integrity, to be genuine. And at the end of the day, it's like I'm doing it to support my wife and kids. I mean, like, they get very minutiae. Like, I'm doing it to support my wife and kids, my family. And I don't know if you know this. I think maybe you do. I lost my job 2 years ago. And it was January 2018. So I was only in like 4 retailers at the time. I had launched 5 months prior. And the position was eliminated. And I got home that night and I was talking to Kelly and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was like, is this the moment that God's like, hey, dare to be great, go out there and, light the world on fire? Or is it to find a job? So honestly, for like the next 7 weeks, I just was depressed and I laid on the couch. I didn't know what to do. I felt like my world was collapsing. Like, I need to have a job. I need to, quote unquote, man up and provide for my family.
Yeah.
So I really struggled a lot with that. And that's when I really began to realize like what my why is. But I woke up one day and I had no money in the bank account. I think it was negative, and I had some gas in Kelly's car, so I loaded up a car and went out and sold hot sauce. And I sort of woke up. Have you ever seen the movie Billy Madison?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't air a lot of this because it's probably not PG. But when Billy was in the first grade, he was Miss Lippy was reading this book about the dog that lost his way.
Okay.
And he gets out there. He's like, you got to get out there. You got to find that effing dog. And I woke up one day like, I have to do that. I've got a wife. I've got 2 kids. I've got 2 dogs and a hamster. Hamster doesn't pull its weight in the hot sauce business as much as you would think.
You'd think so. You just put it in your pocket. Bring it
yeah.
down with you, kind of like the monkey. Can you dress the hamster?
No, you can't. They are angry.
They don't like
unless
it
you
when you
feed
put
him
a bow tie.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So I just woke up one day and I hated the word hustle, and I think I still hate the word hustle. It reminds me of just bad things. But I just got out there and hustled hot sauce because my life depended on it. Like, I had to pay the bills. I had to put food on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's an amazing story because, I mean, so many people found themselves in that exact situation.
Mm-hmm.
They lost their job for whatever reason. I mean, businesses close, they downsize, things change, and they just don't know what to do. And society tells us, yeah, well, you're supposed to have that job and all that. I mean, I don't know. Were your parents pretty supportive?
I mean, they've been supportive. Like, my dad encourages me. Kelly's parents are very, very encouraging. But I was just there. Like, I think in our mind as an entrepreneur, like, you have a vision of how things should be. And society tells you, like, there's all these books that you can read. And people, like, if you start a business, you need to have X amount of money. You have a plan. You have this, and it all works out.
Right.
And I was just sort of thrown in, like, the deep end of the pool, not knowing how to swim. And so, like, that's the way I would characterize, like, the first year of business was just me jumping in the pool and eventually realizing that I got comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And some days I would be sinking, some days I would be on top of the water, but it's like it was always my choice to be in that pool. I can always get out. I can always try to find a new job and do something else. But for some reason, I feel really comfortable being in that moment of time.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Well, yeah, and it's great that you had good family support because I've definitely heard the entrepreneur story where nobody was quite as supportive as they would have liked. They had their parents or their in-laws and they saying, you need to man up like you said and get a job. But it's good that you had that support.
Yeah, and honestly, I will say that if Kelly would have once told me, hey, Charlie, I don't think it's working out.
Yeah.
There were were moments there that I was so weak and vulnerable that if she would have said that, I would have, all right,
Just throwing in the towel.
done.
Yeah.
Because at the end, it's like, I'm here on this earth to be a good dad and husband. That's my end all be all. If I can't do that, then it's not worth it.
Right.
You know?
Right. Absolutely. So you feel kind of like this is kind of a calling for you.
I think God's definitely at work here, and it took me a long time to accept that. But there have been so many struggles, and when I was dealing with like the deep end of the pool and really struggling to swim, and I felt so alone and so afraid and so hopeless. Like something kept pushing me, and now whenever it's like 3 months, 6 months, a year beyond those points, I can look back and say, well, because of that moment, I learned something.
Yeah.
And it's trying to realize that you might not be able to see the lesson that God is teaching you at the moment when you're going through the crap of life,
Right.
but on the other side, like once you get a few months in or a couple weeks in, you can look back like, wow, because of that I reacted this way, or because of that I know what my why is, and when I struggle with like anxiety or depression, like I know that there's another end to this.
Right. Right. So you mentioned kind of being down, kind of being weak, maybe anxiety and depression. So I mean that's something that you've experienced.
Yeah. And I really I think for a long time I struggled with depression and anxiety, but I masked it with alcohol. So I would drink and it would numb my feelings. So about 2 years ago, next week, I became sober, and when you become sober, your world sort of changes, because I realized that I was drinking, it was numbing my feelings, like I was hiding my depression, hiding my social anxiety. And so when you take the alcohol away, you really have to face those head on.
Oh man.
And so that's when I'm like, well, holy crap! Like I don't have a job. I'm not going to turn to booze. So like, how do I face reality now? And I really had to learn to build internal things to keep me going. And I would meet with psychologists and doctors and life coaches and spiritual directors, people just to help me stay focused.
Yeah.
And it's because of that now I'm more aware, I think, of my mental health, where for so long it was just like, oh, it's something you don't really think about.
Right. Well, especially if you masked it with, substances or whatever, right? Alcohol or whatever, then you just kind of throw it to the side and just try to stay focused on the mission. But whenever you stop that numbing, right, you have to deal with it.
Right. And I think, we'll do another movie reference, Shrek. Ogres are like onions. They have layers. And I think we're like that too. Like you take away the layer of alcohol, okay, well then here I am, my core. I'm a flawed human that makes mistakes, that experiences love and joy and pain and sadness. And now they're experiencing the world for the first time in a new light.
Right.
And so I really had to lean on people close to me and lean on my faith to get me through some of those dark times.
Absolutely. Because, so how far into the entrepreneurial journey did you kick the booze and all that stuff as well?
Well, I started giving it to friends in January, February of 2017.
Right.
And I quit drinking that March.
Wow.
So we'll do another little weird cliche thing. I gave up the sauce to make the sauce because I know for a fact that had I not quit drinking alcohol, Hot Charlie's would have just been that dream thing that you talk about when you're drinking.
Yeah.
But quitting alcohol gave me so much time and energy and enthusiasm that I placed all that focus towards something that was making something as opposed to something that was carrying me down.
Wow, that's great. Do you feel like being able to pursue that entrepreneurial dream and becoming the sauce salesman, as you told your wife you were going to one day be, do you feel like that new mission kind of helped you kind of kick that habit of the booze and kept you focused, or
it gave me something to focus on?
Okay.
I know a lot of people, when they could quit drinking alcohol or whatever addiction they might have, they'll turn to like the gym, they'll turn to school, they'll turn to whatever they can to keep themselves busy.
Right.
So Hot Charlie's was that outlet for me. It allowed me to take all of my passions and put it towards something that I was building that was greater than myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's powerful. That's powerful. So it's kind of coming back to your family. Are they each going to get their own hot sauce line? Is that in the works?
If they want, that is definitely something we can do.
Yeah. So how do you keep them involved in the business, like the little ones? Because I know you said your one son wants to become like daddy's assistant, but I'm sure you're already starting him off now with things, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's really just, I think as a dad, you just let him get involved. Like you bring him, if you're doing sales calls, you bring him with you. If you're, because Kelly really does all the fulfillment at home. I'm not as detail oriented as her. She's very gifted in that. Like I can do a box and it's not going to look pretty. She does it with the same stuff and it looks, majestic. But really with kids, it's just inviting them in. Like I have an office in my house and they can go in there, they can see us doing orders, I'll talk to them, even though they may not understand everything. I'll talk to them about like negotiations that I'm in or contracts or retailers or new products, and they pick up what they want to pick up, but it's just allowing them to experience it.
Yeah.
And whatever their little worlds can absorb.
Right. All right, son, here's a contract.
Yes.
Find out anything that daddy shouldn't sign.
Yes. And my kids actually refuse to eat my hot sauce.
Well, I mean, is it because it's painful, or
I don't know.
why is
I don't know if it's because it's painful, but my wife, so Kelly made hamburgers like a year ago.
Yeah.
And with Hot Charlie's, when you put it in a hamburger, since it's made with real garlic, the flavor stays through the cooking.
Oh,
so
yeah.
she adds it just to add some flavor and some heat. Well, the heat was more or less cooked out, and gave it to my kids. And Carson and Noel, they loved it. Like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And Noel was 4 at the time, and Kelly's like, well, I put Hot Charlie's in it. And the look of brokenness and tears that came to her face, like she was so upset, like we duped her, like we tricked her.
Wow.
And yeah, so she was not that happy. But Carson, typically if he wants something, I can negotiate it that he has to try Hot Charlie's.
Yeah.
And he'll try it, but it's not like a staple for them.
Okay. That's funny. I mean, because I guess they like it, they just don't consume it.
I think they're afraid of the heat. They're afraid of the idea of heat. They don't really like spicy things.
Yeah. My youngest, she used to really like spicy things, and then now she's kind of gotten away from it. She doesn't even want pepper and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe it's just kind of stages.
And it took me a while for Kelly, because Kelly wasn't a hot sauce person either. But now she puts the original Hot Charlie's with that real, because it's more like a mild heat.
Right.
But it took a while.
Yeah. It's not bad at all. I mean, it's got a lot of flavor, and when I'm a hot sauce fan. Actually, like I go to a Thai food restaurant, as long as they don't have a morning meeting, they ask me 1 to 5, and I say 7.
Oh dear.
So
I can't even do that. That scares me. Like the fear of the next day. Like that's just a fear.
Right. Yeah. So it's funny because definitely throws people off whenever it's a Thai food restaurant. They'll just stare at me. Are you sure? No, I'm good. But I love that stuff. But you have to have a good flavor to it.
Yes.
And I think that you've really nailed that. You really balanced it really well.
Yeah, and there was an interesting story. So before I released the ghost pepper, I went to Southern. Okay. You've been to Southern. It's by Sloop.
Yeah.
Really good fried chicken. And they have one that's called Cluckin' Hot. Well, I had been testing so much ghost pepper for like the months prior leading up to this release that I'm like, I can do double clucking. So I did double clucking, and one of the guys I was with actually just had a bite of mine when he ran to the bathroom. And I'm like, this is no big deal. I'm fine. Well, I realized about 3 o'clock that night, in the middle of the night, that my tongue, I had lost sensitivity to heat, but my stomach did not lose sensitivity to pain. So I got pretty sick at like 3 and 4 in the morning, and I had to be on Fox 2 at 8 in the morning to release the hot sauce, and I made it, but it was definitely a concern that I was going to get sick on the air, which is always a concern whenever I go on live TV, because I've been on Fox 2 and it's not probably 10 or so times in the past year, and it's always that are you going to throw up moment on TV, but it's like, what's the worst thing that happens? It goes viral. People are like, oh my gosh, that's a hot sauce guy that threw up live on TV. And then the orders will come in.
Yeah. No news is bad news, really.
Right.
These days.
In that scope, it would be safe.
Yeah, I think so. So you've been on Fox 2 News and a lot, right? And are there any? I think there's a lot of folks that would love to get on the news. Are there any tricks or anything like that?
Yeah, I would say the trick is having something that is newsworthy to share.
Well,
so even if you have like a charity event coming up, if you have a product that you're releasing, if you are say you're a school doing something, you're a band, Fox 2 is great. They are really welcoming and open, and Kim Hudson is phenomenal. So you just reach out to her, and you can email her your pitch.
Yeah.
And if they can fit you in, if it's going to fit in with what they want, they would probably have you on.
Okay, that's good.
Up to them. I mean, I can't say they're going to have you on, but they're very supportive of.
That's good. So supportive of the entrepreneurs, and the community, and everything like that. That's great. That's great. So when you look at success overall for where you want to take the business, where your wife sees in the future, what the kids see in the future, how would you define success for y'all?
Well, my kids have this idea that if I get into 1,000 stores, they get to move into a mansion.
Oh,
and
all right.
They've built this mansion in their mind with a playground, with a pool, with bunk beds, and a balcony. But really, for Kelly and I, like, success is just being a good family. Like, there were a lot of times in my life that I was motivated by money.
Yeah.
Because I thought that, like, that would help. Like, if I had money, I would have the family, I would have the house, and it'd be okay. But I got to that at a lot of points in my life where I had a lot of money, but it's like my relationship with Kelly and the kids wasn't where I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So over the last year of entrepreneurship and really being broke and poor a lot of the times, that I really...
Just be real. Entrepreneurship 101.
Yeah, entrepreneurship, like, it's not glamorous. I mean, you can see, like, there's a lot of cool things, like talking to you and being on TV and stuff like that. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But still, at the end of the day, you got to support your family.
Right. They still want to eat other things besides just
hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
And so success for us is, like, over the past year, like, hitting those really painful moments.
Yeah.
Helped me to realize what was really important, and that was my relationship with Kelly and being a good and present dad to my kids.
Yeah.
And so when I had nothing, I still had them.
Yeah.
And so I've sort of taken that feeling that now with Hot Charlie's growing and expanding and doing well, it's still going to be to maintain that. Like, that's the focus. Like, Hot Charlie's, I will grow it, but if I can't take care of my wife and kids first, like, as a dad, as a spiritual person, as emotional, whatever, then nothing else matters. So just to maintain that as Hot Charlie's grows, do fun things, go on vacations, but it's just being the best parents and spouses that we can be, like, and all be.
Yeah, having that strong foundation. Do you feel like those days whenever you were kind of striving for the money and all that kind of stuff, but not really feeling like you have a strong foundation of relationships? Do you feel like it's easier to go out there in the day and tackle the big things than everything that you dealt with before because you have that stronger foundation?
Yeah, I mean, it changes your perspective.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not I say a lot with a lot of different things with Hot Charlie's that my goal is to build mutually beneficial, genuine relationships. So, like, whether it be with my retailers or my customers, I always want to give way more than I get. And I sort of believe, like, whether it be karma, like what comes around goes around. If I treat people good, if I give more, but I would hope that eventually it comes around in one way or the other. Right. So it's just going out there with that mission. And yeah, like, so like a couple years ago, I was interviewing for the company that we worked for, and I was meeting with the founder. And he was showing me this Excel document, and he's like, "This is what the top earners are making. It's like $250,000, $500,000 a year."
Right.
And he's like, "This is what should get you excited when you get out of bed each morning." And I was like, "No." Like, I didn't say it because I would have lost the job, but I was like, "No." Like, in my mind, like, that doesn't motivate me because I know money is just a means to an end.
Yeah.
But if I don't have my family, that I can have $1 million in it. But if I don't know if I don't know what my why is, then nothing else matters.
Yeah.
So it's like over that journey, it just really solidified that belief that I need to treat people with respect and be a good person and be a good dad and husband.
Yeah.
So back when I was studying to be a priest, I had a spiritual director, and I was like, "Well, how do you know you've had a good day?" He's like, "Well, before you put your head on the pillow each night, you gotta say, God, I gave you my all, and as long as you can do that, you should be able to sleep soundly." So that's my goal each day: is giving God my all, being a good dad, and being a good husband, and everything else sort of just fall into place.
Wow, that's a neat little way of looking at it, isn't it? Being able to tell God, "Hey, I gave you my all," right?
Because it's between you and God. I mean, like, the world is going to judge you. The world is going to say things about you that may be true, may be false, but at the end of the day, it's between you and God. And from there, everything else should flow.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, you say if you can say that to God, if you can say that, looking at your spouse, "I gave you my all today," and not flinch, right? Like,
right. I mean, like, we're our own worst critics. And yeah, like we have to be able to be honest and be vulnerable and put our shields down, our masks down, and just be, talking to your spouse, talking to your kids, talking to God. Like, did I give you my all? Can I be honest with them? I mean, we're going to have our failings, but it's like it's with where are we ordered? We're ordered towards the good. So as long as we have that motivation, then it should work out.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we've only got 1 minute. Real quick.
Snap!
Oh my goodness! All right, so real quick, tell the audience again a little bit more about like where they can find more information about you and Hot Sauce.
So Hot Charlie's, you can check me out on Facebook at Hot Charlie's, or as well as HotCharlies.com. It's available in all local Fresh Time Supplement Superstore. If you're in Oakville, the Oakville Butcher Block, Saucy 1, Beef Jerky Outlet. There's a number of different places.
Nice.
So it's a great St. Louis-based hot sauce. We were used in the World Food Championship last year for the world's best chili, as well as Sugar Fire Smokehouse won Memphis in May, and they used my sauce in the winning dish. So very, very humbling that these champions are using our sauce, but it's great.
Absolutely.
It's really it's a dream come true.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, this has been Time for Success, Business Owner Dad's Edition with Charlie of Hot Charlie's. And again, this is your host, Matt Barbie. If you have any questions about how to create the type of business that's going to give you and your family the life that you've always dreamed of, please reach out. 314-441. Well, actually, for more information, give me a call. 314-441-5423.